Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel for yet another video. It's your girl and favorite Gemini, Aliyah, with a cute little day in the life vlog today. So over the past couple weeks, I've been noticing that I have personally just been spending so much time on social media again, and it's stressing me out. And earlier this year, one of my goals was to cut my screen time, and I have, because my screen time used to be between like 10 and 15 hours a day. It was kind of embarrassing. What can I say? That is pretty embarrassing. Over the past couple weeks, my screen time has been creeping back up to like the 8s and the 9s. I'm not really cooling with that, so we're gonna do a cute little like mini digital detox day in my life vlog. There was a time where I was cranking content out with like 5 hours of screen time to my name on a weekly basis. So I don't know what happened between then and now, but I'm not gonna shame myself for that because things happen. Everybody regresses in some way, shape, or form in terms of addiction, which is what a lot of us have. We're addicted to social media and these phones. For today, I will not give myself a set of rules. Just know I'm spending the least amount of screen time as possible, and I'm going to be doing this by bringing things to give me some entertainment. I'll be bringing books, journals, and the whole nine, my little point and shoot cameras to kind of give myself something to do instead of just aimlessly scrolling on social media, because I feel like whenever I personally scroll like that, it's because I don't have anything else to do, and I want to get to the point where I'm better than everybody and I don't have to bring entertainment for me to do things. But right now we're gonna focus on the screen time. Thank you. Adopted a new location for y'all, but not for me. This is my second time I've been here. I went to the La Bonnerie cookie bakery. I saw these cookies go pretty viral on Instagram, or at least on Charlotte Instagram, Charlotte Talk. I hate saying that. I wanted to try it, but last time I came, they were sold out. So, you know, I said I'm gonna take the initiative, come before 1 o'clock today, and they had every single thing. So I'm trying the cookie that I originally wanted to try, and I also got a coffee. This is the first two things I am ingesting today. Never said I was a health and fitness person. This is what I wanted to do. We have this tiramisu latte. I had this last time I came. It was delicious. I know I do not be finishing my drinks, but I finished every single one. Literally every single drop of this coffee got devoured. This tiramisu latte is literally one of the best coffees I've ever had, and it's $6. We have a s'mores cookie. I've been wanting to try this, and like I said, last time I came they didn't have it. I tried the Dubai like pistachio chocolate thing. I never had Dubai chocolate. I guess that was my first time, but I would give it like an 8.5, and for a cookie that's good. Like a chocolate chip Nestle Toll House cookie that's like undercooked by like a minute is like a 10, and that being an 8.5, that's pretty damn good. Grandma always eats first. This looks crazy. This is an 11. Crunchy, yet soft, it's savory, it's big, it's unique. I love s'mores. This is right up my alley. I can't believe this.
If you watch professionals, they don't do that.
I can't believe there was ever a time in my life where I did not have this. Nothing like a sweet treat and a coffee to get me off that phone. I wanted to come outside today just because being outside is one of the only times that I feel like I can truly get off my phone and like enjoy myself, because there's just so much to engage in. And that sounds terrible. I sound like iPad baby. I feel like there's just so many noises and people, things to listen to, things to look at, and I'm able to like place myself in the middle of that and realize, oh my god, you have to be on your phone. Like nobody else is on their phone. Like they are, but like I could just be doing so many other things than just scrolling through Instagram and TikTok. It's so much bigger. I could journal, I could color, I could people watch, literally anything to get off that phone. And when I say get off that phone, I don't mean like not listen to music or like a podcast or audiobook. I'm talking like scrolling, because I'm on my phone technically right now, but I'm not looking at anything, I'm listening. So in my head that just, you know, it's a little bit different. Yeah, I really wanted to come to my favorite areas today just because it's so pretty. I want to try this cookie and I wanted to get some coffee. This is breakfast. At noon, mind you. Get back into a routine soon, but right now I'm enjoying my yearly May ride. And for some reason every May I just be going through it. I don't know what it is, and then it's like, ooh, the birthday at the end, let's see if this turns around. And I'm about to travel for 2 weeks post my birthday, so I haven't found the desire to be in a routine. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say that I have, because I haven't, and I think that's wrong to lie. We promise to never lie to each other. I am sitting here enjoying my slow May. You guys were saying you missed me on YouTube. I do always kind of take a break during May. Indirectly, kind of, sort of, not really. Actually, yeah, I kind of do. Never intentional, but it does happen, and I'm coming off that break, so she's back, and I guess I'm doing fine. There's no reason to crash out this year, unlike previous years, just because your girl was going through it in previous years. I'm gonna eat my cookie, because this is fantastic. I went ahead and picked up some lunch And while I was like leaving Sweetgreen, because that's what I got for lunch, I know, jump scare, we did not expect that to happen, but I got some Sweetgreen for lunch because I was gonna go get some Korean food, but I changed my mind. I wanted something a little bit lighter on the stomach because I actually want to do stuff today instead of go into a actual food coma. So I want to show you that I got the most beautiful flowers today. I literally brought them here because I think flowers just make everything so much prettier. I wanted a cutesy little lunch. I don't have my picnic blanket, so I'm sitting in a bench right now, but just know if I had my picnic blanket, we would be on the ground journaling, reading with my Sweetgreen. What a life. I think these are the most gorgeous flowers I've honestly ever seen. These are gorgeous. Usually I'm not like a miscellaneous flower person, but these are tea. These are so cute. I love these. I had to. My wonderful Sweetgreen. I just got a regular Caesar. Left my headphones in the car on accident, but quite frankly, I probably do need to sit in the silence of nature for a little bit. I literally paid for parking for 2 hours, and I was outside for 2 straight hours eating my cookie, just enjoying the scenery, taking pictures, videos, all the full nine, and really just enjoying my time outside. I live in the South, so it's not always this nice all the time. So when it is, you gotta take advantage. And I'm definitely taking advantage today. This is also my first full meal today, so that's kind of horrible. But, you know, at least it's a healthy one. Another way that I've been trying to get off my phone recently, because I have just been spending way too much time on it, is actually through consuming new media. But I feel like I don't really talk about what I've been consuming with y'all, which is so weird because y'all are my day ones, the people I usually come to for everything. So I'm gonna catch you up on some of the favorite things that I have recently consumed, from music to movies. I haven't really been watching any shows, but I will let you know about that as well. So first things first, also books. I'm currently reading Mockingjay. I haven't picked it up in like a little bit over a week just because I know I can handle reading depressing stuff. To me, maybe because Catching Fire is my favorite book and movie out of the entire franchise. So far, I haven't read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes or Sunrise on the Reaping yet, but I think it's just so hard to come up with a story post your favorite part, and considering Catching Fire is so early in the franchise, it's literally the second book out of 5. Like, it's kind of hard to top that / match that. I think that's why I've been struggling to read Mockingjay, and then also just knowing that Mockingjay is not depressing, but it is just very sad and heavy in terms of mental health, and it's so nice to be released from the shackles of all those emotions due to like the war being over and whatnot. But seeing everything that went into that and how that personally impacted our protagonist, Miss Katniss Everdeen, it's a lot. I also have Butter by Asako Yuzuki here. So basically there's this chef that's based in Tokyo, and they're getting convicted of being a serial killer because there is a line of businessmen who she must have seduced with her amazing cooking. Sounds pretty fun to me. These are my 2 right now that I want to read by the end of the month. I think I can crack these out. I just have to, you know, actually take the time to actually consume them, and considering I'm trying so hard to get out of this social media obsession again, I think it's doable. It just seems so jarring, you know, but I read 2 books in the past like month, which is a really good jump compared to what I was doing. Before we get into movies, a lot of people ask me, do I have Goodreads? Do I have Letterboxd? I do. They will be linked down below. They should be linked down below as it is, but I do have Letterboxd to track my movie ratings and feelings about them, and then I do have Goodreads for the same thing, except it's for books. So these have just become my hobbies. Consuming art is one of my hobbies, so why wouldn't I like share that with people? Art is literally made to be talked about. On to movies. I watched so many movies so far this month. I think I've watched close to 10 movies in May, which is like unheard of. One of my friends is obsessed with movies, and he has just been pushing, not pushing, but kind of learning my taste to figure out what he can like appeal to and give me good recommendations based on what I do and don't like. One of those movies, Interstellar. I watched Interstellar for the first time. Girl, it was a 5 out of 5 star. I also watched Past Lives recently, and that was like a 4-star. Very deep, very adult themed movie, not in like a sexual way, but like a wow, this is making me think about everything I've ever decided ever in my life type of way. And then I just watched Parasite last night, and that movie was so much, but it was so fun. So I think those are my top 3 like for the month of May. No specific order. And then music. Why did we ever stop doing playlist videos? I know why we stopped doing playlist videos here on YouTube, but like I kind of hate that we did, because I feel like now y'all don't really know what I be streaming unless you follow me on Spotify, which if you don't, you absolutely should. But things that honestly are sticking out to me recently: The Last Time by Destin Conrad, Mentizo Touchdown. We have Twilight Zone by Ariane. That's been on my repeat like top spot since it came out. Really have been digging into Lucky. V's, Cash Cobain for whatever reason. I cannot explain any further. I'm a rum punch fanatic. What can I say? Literally, what can I say? What else can I say about that? I've been trying to make it a habit of mine to consume at least one new thing a week, whether that be a new song, a new movie, a new show, or a new episode of a show, just to keep myself flowing. So yeah, that's what I've been going out of my way to do over the past couple weeks, just to keep myself inspired, keep myself excited. There was a point in my life where I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I don't do anything, and I make videos for a living, and you cannot make content about your life if you're not living. But I've been trying to get in the habit of indulging in things such as my hobbies and art and travel, so I can actually talk about them. Aliyah's officially back in her yapper era. I have so much to say. Also, I didn't even show you my outfit today. I'm going to show you my outfit very quickly because I just want to take some time to appreciate how I try to do something different today. This is my outfit today. Not very like me, but I kind of like how I feel in this. I feel very pretty today. I have flower, I have tote, I have cute outfit, and it's making me feel very nice today. So that's always like the goal. Yeah, that's all I want to say. I feel really pretty today. I have changed. My glasses are on. Tank still present. I did happen to get a few things from Sephora and Ulta. I didn't film it because I didn't want to, and quite frankly, I was in and out within 10 minutes at each store, so not much to film. I'm going on vacation soon, so I wanted to get this stuff ahead of time, especially because a lot of this has relation to summer. I didn't want stuff to sell out close to my traveling date, so I'm going to show you what I got from Sephora and Ulta because I hit both today, which is insane, I know, but let's do Ulta first, actually. So from Ulta, I got 4 things. I have loved the NYX Wonder Stick ever since I tried it for the first time over a year ago, and I decided to get 2 new colors. This is Universal Light, and then this is Light Medium. I'm assuming one is gonna be my summer shade and the other is just like my normal shade now. I don't wanna play with them before I get in the shower, so when I take my makeup off, I'll see which one matches the best and what type of look I want. Also decided to get a NYX Professional Makeup Line Loud Lip Pencil. This is in the shade, I think, Sassy. Since my birthday's coming up, everywhere is giving me birthday gifts and discounts, so I decided to cash in on one of my favorite sunscreens of all time. I got the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen Mini. This is perfect for travel, and this is a literal clear broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen, which is water and sweat resistant for up to 40 minutes. So that's all the Ulta stuff I got. Let me show you what I got from Sephora. I got 2 setting sprays. So I'm going to a very hot climate where I'm going to be spending a lot of time outside in the next couple weeks, and I wanted to get the One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray because I hear nothing but amazing things when it comes to this. I know you have to use like a lot, like a disgustingly high amount for it to do its true like work, so nothing moves, but I decided to get a setting spray for the first time in forever. Also, I got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I used to actually not like this setting spray. Fun fact, I don't know why I didn't like it. This is probably for like my everyday go-to makeup for when I'm at home, and then I'll probably bring this when I'm on my vacation anyway, because this one, from what I remember, this one makes my skin look fantastic, so I'm excited to like dabble into this. And also, I wanted to try a new setting powder as well, so I got the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in Translucent with the powder puff. When I got home, I immediately regretted getting the puff because I don't powder my entire face. I don't really have a reason to. I usually don't wear a lot of makeup, let alone several layers of powders and foundations and creams. I literally just do skin tint, liquid filter, contour, highlight, and that's pretty much it. So maybe I will use this just to test it out over the next couple weeks, or maybe we can do it tonight. I got another Topicals lip gloss. Y'all know this is my absolute go-to. It's my favorite. I always try to go to like use the e.l.f. lip balm or things like that, and I still love those, but nothing really just gives me what Topicals does. So this is something I will always spend that $16 for. I'm sorry. And then moving on to freebies, I got a Makeup by Mario Beauty Insider free gift. This was my happy birthday gift from Sephora, and it came with the Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in Mauve, which is one of my favorite colors to put on my lips actually. And then this is the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in Rosewood Glow. Now, I don't know if y'all can notice, but your girl doesn't really need a lot of plump. Actually, I probably don't need any, but I'm still looking forward to trying this combo. Finally, I got the Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion with Sunflower Extract. This is SPF 50. It's just a little mini. I can honestly see myself putting this in my gym bag or something, honestly, just as like a travel thing, or even like my purse. I actually did a lot better in terms of pricing than I thought. Got everything I needed for less than $200, and I feel very covered, taken care of, and like I can go on my vacation without having to worry about my makeup slipping and everything like that. Just as I said we were going to, because I think I'm low-key ready. Like, I hate to end this video on like a somber and quiet note, but auntie low-key is really tired. Every time I spend a lot of time in the sun, I feel like I naturally just get super sleepy, and I know I'm not the only person who's like that. So sun-drained people, rise up, because I am hoping to give you the recognition you deserve, because baby, that's both of us. I literally just want to, but we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and try a few of these makeup products. I really want to try this translucent powder because apparently she be blurring and doing everything in between. Also, she's big, yeah. If you see me getting super energetic and things like that, it's because I've been fighting sleep for the past 2 hours. Hold on, ASMR. Let me get some of my powder. She's matte. She's matte. Speaking of this being called the before shower makeup, I had a realization the other day. I think social media stopped being fun when people try to put an aesthetic on every single thing. Like, not everything needs a label or a title. The labelization of Gen Z literally needs to be studied, because not everything has to be an aesthetic, not everything has to be a core, everything needs to be grouped together, everything needs to have a name. Just let people enjoy things without naming them. What do you mean before shower makeup? You mean you're trying your new makeup you bought today because you were excited? Like, oh my gosh, like what are we talking about? And I'm not hating on anybody who makes videos that are like appealing to different aesthetics and doing all that, because get your money, do you. A conversation needs to be had about how everybody feels like there needs to be a label on every single aesthetic ever. Also, this powder is beautiful. I think that powder was a good buy. It had really high reviews. You know, something I also have stopped doing is going on TikTok for reviews, unless it's for something very, very, very specific. Like, I feel like people on TikTok just kind of lie a lot for no reason, or at least I haven't really had the best luck when it comes to the reviews I've seen on TikTok, because I feel like people either gas things up to levels that I cannot understand, or they're just like overly mean for no reason. Like, there's no in between. There's nothing more that I hate than a run, don't walk. You don't need to be running and buying anything unless it's for like a home item to make your home better, home improvement, something you're gonna keep for 10 years that isn't gonna run out in 2. We don't need to be running to buy anything. I feel like over the past couple months, I have just been trying to free myself from these shackles known as TikTok, and I did really good at the beginning of the year, but I have noticed myself trying to engage in more TikTok content. Like, that's okay. Also, I'm gonna do this with my glasses on, which probably might look ridiculous, but I need to be able to see. Air is on the left and the universal is on the right. As you can see, mine has been through the absolute trenches. I'm still learning about makeup and stuff. I do know what looks right and what doesn't look right, so I think I'm already kind of ahead of a very dangerous curve. That's the universal light. I actually really like that. It's very like subtle and soft, and I really like that. That's crazy. Look at the difference. You guys tell me, this is universal, this is the light medium. Go ahead and try the Makeup by Mario thing that I got from Sephora today. I actually don't hate it. I don't know if I would wear this as my everyday wear. Actually, I don't see why I wouldn't wear this as my everyday wear, just because I'm not used to it. I actually really do like it. I am out of the shower, so you know what that means. We're gonna go ahead and do some skincare. I don't know why this is on my mind right now, but it is. First off, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Plush Put-In Lip Treatment. I love this stuff so bad. It's thick, it's rich. I have to stand. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of people tell me over the past few months they wish I did outros more often in my videos, and I feel like I had them down consistently for a point, and then the one time I didn't do it after not doing it for a while, people were like, wait, no, No! Maybe that's just me. I feel like whenever I watch YouTube, a lot of the videos that I watch, it's literally like the fastest outro, because I do outros. I just don't be like, on my socials, da, da, da. I usually redirect you to a video. So like the outro is there. It just isn't the, I guess you can say, traditional lifestyle vlog outro. And maybe that's where the issue lies. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I did 16mm length lashes today, and I usually don't go above 14. And I still think these look a lot more dramatic than I normally would like, but they're on my face now, so can't really complain that much now, can I? Going in with the Polish Choice Liquid Exfoliant. I don't know what it is, but I think your girl is going through some sort of transitional period, because I personally feel like my standard for what I do and what I hold myself to is getting higher and higher every day. And this isn't like a self-care standard, it's more of just like a career standard. And I think that's what is scaring me, because now that I've been going so hard at what I do for officially about to be 6 months, because I changed my mind in January, of course, and said that we're gonna treat this like more than a full-time job. This is your life. Everything needs to be about this job, just to see like what it is. Because when I was younger, I did this to that extent, but for fun instead of obligation. I'm starting to see the benefits of that, but also my standards for what my stuff looks like my posts and stuff, has changed drastically. And it low-key has made me realize I think I'm more of a perfectionist than I thought I ever was. And I'm a firm believer that comparison is the thief of joy, but also perfection is the thief of joy and completion. The fact that I am becoming more and more of a perfectionist with what I post, especially on here, because this is so much more like, I guess, personal, because you spend so much more time with me than those who just follow me on Instagram or TikTok and things like that. It's different. And it's weird because over the past couple weeks I have gotten more into film and things like that, and it feels like something that I genuinely want to do, and it truly lets my creative side like flow. But no matter what I make and what I do, it's not good enough to me. And y'all are gonna be like, we like everything you post. That may be true, but I also have to like what I do. I made a playlist recently on YouTube, actually, of all my favorite videos that I've made. Like there's not many videos on there, but the ones that are on there I'm genuinely proud of, start to finish. It took me a long time to get to that point, because I always have made videos that I'm like somewhat, sorry, there was a piece of hair and I don't know where it is and it's bothering me. Also, ignore my broom. I do be shedding. I always have made videos to some capacity that I am proud of. The more I get into my interest and wanting to learn more about videography and cinematography, nothing feels good enough. And I'm trying to get into the habit of just like doing. You guys, specifically any somewhat creatives or people who are interested in that type of thing, what do you do in those situations where you get so wrapped up in making something good instead of just posting it, or not posting it but making it and putting it out there? Because a lot of people have held themselves back for years by simply overthinking their post. And I do not want to get into that hobby because I don't want to get into that habit, because I've been doing so good for so long that even though I might not be in love with every single video that I post, I still post it at the end of the day. So I'm doing a lot better. Posting is the hardest part. And that doesn't make me better than anybody or anything like that, because that's not what I'm hinting at all. It's more of like I know I'm capable of doing the hard part, and I shouldn't start now with this nitpicking thing that I officially am starting, and I don't know necessarily how to stop it. Like over the past couple weeks, I've just had this perfectionism trait jump into my life for whatever reason. I think everything needs to be some sort of, not production, but everything should have some level of standard. But considering my goals with my job and social media, things like that, it's nearly impossible due to the rate in which I have to post, what I have to post, when I have to post, where I have to post. And it's definitely a struggle trying to find that balance of executing things how I want and putting the love and time into what I love, but also trying to get better and learn myself and my job a little bit more, while also trying to grow all publicly, of course. Maybe it's just because I've been consuming more posts on social media and whatever, and I've realized that a lot of people do a lot better of a job when it comes to social media posts. It makes me want to step my cookies up, but it's like I've never had this problem before, so this is completely new to me. That's what's annoying me today. Hope you enjoyed, because I know I did. I had a few people ask me, how the hell do I sleep with my hair at night in order for my curls to not get smushed and look crazy? I have a scarf. This is literally just a square scarf my sister gave me. Flip your head, put the scarf on, bring all your hair up, tie a knot closest to your forehead, not around the hair, just tie a knot on the forehead. I usually personally like to tie mine twice for personal measures. This is how I'm tying it. Your bonnet. Put it right on top. I personally like to leave my bonnet to the front. It looks a little clowny. This is for the people who are bullying me to do outros, even though I do them. So let's start the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love hanging out with you, as you probably know by now, which is why I keep doing these vlogs. I actually have a link down below in my description if you want to send in specific video requests. So to the girlies who actually have sent me some because they pay attention to my description, you are goated, absolutely. If you haven't already, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new so you can join my little corner of the internet. You'd love it over here. Everybody's gentle, very nice. I look like Remy from Ratatouille. If you are interested and you enjoyed today's video, I will put a video on the screen that you probably will enjoy because it's similar to this one, along with a playlist called My Daily Life, which follows more day in the life vlogs of what I do on a daily basis like this one. All that being said, thank you guys so much again for watching today's video. I cannot wait to see you again. I hope you have an amazing morning, evening, night, wherever in the world, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Damn, I said that fast as hell.